Hello America, Jack B. Nimble here with a special news report. In a News Team 6 exclusive, we will hear from a classic book who in his own words will tell us what it was like to be raised in a nation where he and his comrades were often daily abused or even more frequently disused by the very people they're intended for, students and teachers. Stay tuned. Mr. Book, let me begin by thanking you for coming on our program today to share with us some of the horrors of coming up in a nation where you were often mistreated. I understand you're willing to speak here today under the condition of anonymity, so for now we'll just call you Mr. Book. Does that sound alright?
Yes, Jack, that'll be fine.
Great, let's go ahead and begin. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm getting up there in age. I've seen the education system undergo some immense changes. I first showed up on the shelves of a high school class in 1965.
Excellent. Now, would you tell me a little bit about what it was like to be in a classroom in the late 60s?
Well, I was generally shoved down kids' throats, made them read me without any real intrinsic motivation, you know what I mean? I couldn't help but feel kind of like a waste of space with only a few kids really showing any interest in what I had to teach them.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well, Mr. Book, that was the experience you had as a book in the 1960s. How would you say things have changed in the past 2 decades?
Well, as far as I see it, more and more teachers are getting hip to the idea of using me the way I was meant to be used.
And what exactly do you mean by that?
Well, it doesn't really matter what kind of book I am. Frankly, no author ever wrote his book in hopes of boring his audience. I could even be a textbook for crying out loud. Point is, when I'm used in a way students enjoy, their depth of knowledge goes much further. And that's been proved.